Greetings, everyone. The power to change starts within. The power to change things. Yes, there's a lot going on. There is a lot going on out here. But I'm gonna tell you what. Sometimes we got to look at the bigger picture. How can we keep some of these injustices from happening? How can we keep it from happening? How can we change things? And a lot of people, they look outside of themselves to change things and think, well, if I get these people to do this or to recognize this or to do this, it'll change. But the real power to change things starts within. It starts within you. Everybody has that. Everyone has the spark of the creator within them. You can make a difference. It might not seem like it. Now, I know some people, they might feel like, well, I'm just an ordinary person. No, you're a living person. And it might be something small, but that small thing can make a difference. It could be a difference, but you got to, whatever you do, whether you in a position where it's a modest position or you in a position where you have authority over millions of people, you can make the difference, but just by starting with yourself, starting with the person in the mirror, starting to say, okay, what can I do? And it could be something small like treating the people around you differently or standing up or calling out injustice, or not contributing by supporting certain entities or doing certain things. It's so many things. It's so many things, but it'll make a difference. And people might say, well, this is just small. No. If you do that, if you make the change, you look within and say, well, hold up. I can make a choice here. I can stop supporting this particular entity, or I can stop engaging in these behaviors that have a negative effect, or I can say I can treat the people around me on a fair basis. And goes for everybody, whatever side of the spectrum they on, whatever nationality they are, whatever race, whatever religion. You can look in the mirror and say, wait a minute, what can I do to make everything better? But you start with yourself. Look at yourself. Look at whatever negative attitudes you have. Look at whatever times that you haven't stood up and said what needed to be said or did or called out someone's behavior or, or something. Because a lot of times, how many times many of us see something negative and we just go along? We don't say anything. We don't do anything. Or we know we did something wrong. Or we know we did something to contribute to something. And and honestly, this is bigger than just the protest going along now. This is bigger. This is bigger. We're talking about the whole planet, the whole world. And everybody has that power. But that power got to start from within. Then once you start within, once you deal with certain traits that you might have, then you can go without. You can go outside of yourself. You can go outside of yourself. It could be something as simple as raising some children a certain way or differently and teaching them right from wrong. It could be helping someone in need. It could be standing up to a bully, standing up to injustice yourself. It is several things, but it makes a difference. It could be being a business person who's going to treat customers fairly. It could be a mortgage lender who is not going to discriminate. It could be a police officer that's actually going to be fair. And everybody has that. Everybody has something. It's something. It don't have to be it, and you know what your path is, because everyone has that path. Everybody has some way they can make a change. And it might seem tiny. It might not seem major, but you know what? It is major. Just treating some of the people around you with kindness if you're in a position to do so. And not treating them wrong according to, their nationality, their racial background, their religious thing. Shoot, or even their gender orientation. You know, you could be in that position where you can make a difference. And then you might be on a side where, okay, you might be catching negative things. Are you standing up? Are you saying, okay, hold up. Nah, this ain't going to happen. You standing up for yourself. That changes within. You're saying this is unacceptable. That changes within. But that makes a difference. It's like, and you might think it's small, but if you have a critical mass of people who stand up for truth and justice, it makes a difference. It makes an important difference. But you start within, because then no one can stop that. Because the one thing you have absolute control over is yourself. So you develop that power within you, that power to make that change. And then outside of you, you can do something, make a difference. And once you have a critical mass of people globally making a difference, then things really change. We all rise up together. So I want everybody to think about that. People say, well, what can I do? What can I do? You can do a lot. That power is already within you. And you know, it might seem tiny or small, but nothing is tiny or small. Don't worry about it. It could be change. You know what? It could be saying something to maybe just one person. It could be standing up to that person. It could be helping that person. It could be giving encouragement to that person, just one person. And you might think, oh, this is just small. No, it's great. Because then that same person, they could pass that energy along. And then you might get the right person in the right place who, instead of being able to help one person, they in a position to help millions. See how that thing works? And it all started from within you. I want everybody to understand that you have the power. You're not powerless out here. You know? But look in the mirror and say, what can I do? All right? So that's all I have for today, y'all. I want y'all to think on it. In these times, we need it more now more than ever. And just to be clear, you don't have to make a big deal out of it. You don't have to, you don't need like an audience or anything like that. No. We need to change on all levels. Some seen, some unseen. But start from within. That power is within you. Please think on what I'm saying. Peace and blessings, and keep rising.